Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Kind of a weird position right now because I'm trying to hide you guys from the wind. It's a little bit windy this morning. It's supposed to be light and variable, probably later, hopefully. But yeah, today I got another Googan limited edition bait that I'm gonna run around with today. Show you guys and show you guys if it works, how well it works. It is going to be a cloudy day, so this color and this bait is going to be a really good bait for today. We got the Blue Blaze Blazin worm, but it's the Blue Blaze color. I really like this color, I really do. I think this is a great addition. Hopefully this will become a a regular color, a stock color, because there are times where they will just crush a blue worm like this. I've had other instances with this color getting hammered, so I'm really excited to throw this. I have had I've thrown the Blaze worm many times before. I've had really good success with this worm. Throwing on a Texas rig, you can throw on a shaky head. You know, even though it's got like a tail, it's kind of built kind of like a speed worm. So you can swim it. Today I'm going to throw on a Texas rig. We're going to swim it. We're going to drag it. That's my #1 way where I get my most bites out of. But it's also very versatile. You can throw it around, like I said, on a shaky head. A lot of times I'll put on a shaky head, throw it around docks, and you get bites that way. But today we're using 50-pound braid. If you're gonna go around docks, I'd probably use maybe about 15-pound fluorocarbon. For me, I don't go. You can do 10. A lot of guys will do 10, but for me, I get a little bit weary around 10, and I still get a ton of bites on 15. I don't notice any less bites from 15 to 10. I still get a lot of bites, so that doesn't bother me any. So just remember, if you're going around docks, use fluorocarbon, because the braid is going to be seen a little bit better around docks, so depending on the water clarity. If your water clarity isn't very good, then you can get away with braid for sure. Will braid still work around docks? Yep, it will. I've done it. But we're gonna rig this up and we're gonna get in there. So it's not super early in the morning. It is 7 a.m. but it's still kind of dark. Well, not really dark. It actually just got light. So that's all part of the fall season. So let's get in there and see what we make out of the day. All right, here we go. Let's get one of these out of here. Okay, now I'm going to put this on my Texas rig here. So typically what you want to do, I usually don't pay too close attention to this, but typically what you want to do is hook it so it's like this. The tail is kind of up like that. They say you get the better action that way. So that's what we'll try and do. I mean, I've done it before, and they're right, but a lot of times I'm just too much in a hurry and not paying attention, and I just throw it on there and go. So, but that's what they say, and we'll just put this on here. There it is there. Texpose it. There we are. So this rig, it's we got 50-pound braided line. This is my black braided line from Bass Pro Shops, the XPS brand. And then I've got a 1/4 ounce tungsten worm weight. This is from Heavy Metal Tungsten. And then we got the Googan heavy hammer. This is a 4/0 hook. And like I said before in a lot of my videos, I really love this hook because it's a hybrid. It's heavy duty, and it's a hybrid between sorry, I'm having brain fart, but it's a hybrid between like the EWG hook. So it's not as, it doesn't come down as far, but it's still got a wider gap than your regular worm hooks. So there's our setup. Let's get out there and see if we can find ourselves a bass. Right? There we go. Oh my gosh. Swimming right at me. Holy crap. What the heck? Psycho. Holy sh. It barely gave me a chance to set the hook. And then when I did, he was coming at me about 1,000 miles an hour. Well, there's one fish on it. Nice little fish here. There's a little starting to get a little bit of red. Shows that they're getting, water's getting a little bit colder. But the water temp is 64 degrees, so it's still not too bad. Probably about right. Woo! He's gonna jump right back in the boat. Cool. Well, there's one. That bait was really tore up because I just had 2 pike bite it. That is our second bait already because of not because of the plastic itself, but I've had multiple pike bites. I didn't really show them because there's really not much to show, but and they're taking the tail and they're just, as I'm trying to reel it in quickly, they're following it in, and then they hammered it at the boat, so, and messed up the plastic a little bit. But yeah, so if we can stay away from the pike, we'll be just fine. We'll be able to catch fish all day long. That's a bite. Oh gosh. Oh, I missed him. I waited way too long on that one. Sometimes in the weeds, when the wind is shaking and moving them, it almost feels like a bite. So I kind of wait to see, you know, if it's actually a bite or is it just the reeds. That was a bite. I swung a little late, so we can get them again. Oh gosh, instantly. Wait, what? What's going on? Is that a, I don't know what's happening here. I should have re-rigged the bait last time. She was a little bit loose. More cast moving. It's not really where I wanted to go. Oh, got a bite. There we go. It wasn't the cast I really wanted to make, but he was there, swimming at us. Oh gosh, get up in here. Don't throw my worm, baby. Gotcha. Look at that worm. Got it. Man, he must have came from a while because I didn't see him on the scope. Although it is so hard to see on the scope where they're at in the shallow water, but yeah. Awesome. Nice fish. Get him back in the water here. He's good to go. Oh gosh, oh, bite. Yeah, he hit it when I was just sitting still. Good one. Man, another solid 2.5 pounder here. Oh yeah. Got it good. He got it kind of almost in the tongue though. Dang it. Not too bad. He can get stuck real bad. He's good to go. We just need to get that hook out of there. There we go. Got you, buddy. Dip. There we are. He's not a 2.5 pounder, but he's good to go. He's probably about a 2 pounder. But gosh, that's two here in this one spot. Here's the funny thing. I want to show you guys something. So along this, so these weeds here on this other side here, that little bay here in between the weeds, that's where folks go. It's like a sandy flat. That's where a bunch of folks will go and park their boats and swim out in here and stuff. And we're just catching bass like right on through here. It's crazy how things work out, but there's nobody here obviously right now. So I mean, if we can't find a fish here when there's a bunch of people there to see if we can catch fish around that, who knows? Bite. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's not a big one at all. But he hammered the crap out of that thing. There we go. There we are. A little fish here. Oh boy, got it in the tongue. Oh, not in the tongue, but the side there. Oh boy, let's see here. Okay, that popped out better than I thought it was gonna. About a 1.5 pounder. Nice little fish there. There it goes. Okay. Well, we need a new worm on that one, but yeah. He wanted it. He wanted that worm. I mean, I know we didn't have the tail on it that time around, but we're on. Let's see here. So I think my mini challenge was to come on, get my fingers in there. See how many fish we can catch. If we can catch one on each at least, and we are 4 for 4 right now. So. That's a good thing, as long as we can stay away from those pike, the pesky pike, from biting us off. Get off 2 of them. I think we'll be fine. But I'm really, I think I said this before, but like in the beginning of the video, I'm really digging this worm, this color. I really think it should be part of the their stock colors. Because this is a really good color. I do like this worm a lot, or this color a lot. But it does help that, you know, the conditions, the conditions right now also do kind of help the color, because right now we got cloudy, overcast, but I have confidence in this color that we can catch them even on sunny days too. So I've done it before, so I know it can be done. That's a bite. That's a bass. Gotta get him up out of there. Just see him jump. Not a giant. Nice 1.5 pounder. Oh no! Ripped the worm off. At least we got the worm in the boat. Man, he's tall for a little guy. I say little, but you know, he's a solid 1.5 pounder. There we go. Get that out of there. Were you the one that brought me down in those reeds and messed me all up, bud? I don't know. There he goes. Cool. All right. Well, we got 5 fish on these worms now. Oh, he jumped up pretty high. Trying to keep him up. Oh, my reel's getting messed up. Let's just get you in here, boy. Well, there's a nice 3-pounder. There we are. Well, maybe not quite 3. Getting close to that. Nice fish. Let's see here. Gotta do some reversal hook here. Let's see here. Let's go through his gills. You got in the roof of the mouth, which is where you want them, but it is a little awkward. Okay. I'm better with my right hand here. Okay, there we go. Wasn't so bad. A little sore on the mouth, but nice fish. Real nice fish. Let him go here. Right down at the bottom. Okay, that's 6 fish. 2 worms left. That's a bite. There we go. I got him. Ski him in before he gets hung up. There we go. That's a nice one. Nice fish here. There we go. Awesome. In the roof of the mouth, right where you want them hooked. Let's get them unhooked here. There we go. Oh, it's a little windy. There we go. Oh, another little 2-pounder. Oops, there it goes. Kind of got confused a little bit. Here's a tip for you guys fishing these pencil reeds. If you don't already know, a lot of times what you'll see me doing is, if I can, I will throw, especially if it's windy, I'll throw with the wind or against the wind, like directly with or directly against, because what happens is the wind, it tips, and the current, the wind current, it pushes down those reeds, and you can cast crosswise, but it's a huge pain, and sometimes it doesn't work. So, and a lot of times if you get a bite that way, I lose a lot more fish getting when I cast across the wind in pencil reeds. That's why I like to try and keep it with the wind. You got a better chance at getting that fish to the boat. Well, I just caught our 7th fish, or 8th fish, I mean, but man, I missed it on the camera. Gosh, let me look at how we got this thing. Right up to right on the top of the nose here too. Sorry for the wind. I'm out of breath. That's a nice fish. This little 3-pounder there. 3.5 actually. There we go. Bopped him on the forehead a little bit. Beautiful fish. Yeah, he came right up in that stuff up in there too. It was up in there. I just threw it up in there, and it just kind of fluttered a little bit, and then he had it and was just moving off the side. Awesome fish here. Let's get him back. Oh yeah, nice and strong. All right, well, trying to shelter you guys from the wind. I'm not sure how bad it is, but that's gonna do it for today's video. Yeah, empty pack. We used all 8 of them. We caught 8 fish. We got a bunch more bites than that, and some of it was angler error. I messed them up and messed up the worms, And then we probably would have about 2 or 3 left, honestly, if it wasn't for a couple of those pike this morning that bit me off. And then of course the one that I broke off too. That was my bad. That was my bad. So if you guys got a lake where you got less pike than I do here, then I think you're gonna do just fine, and you're gonna be able to fish with these at least most of the day. I've only been on here for a couple hours, a few hours, so not bad for a little morning session. And with the limited edition Blazin' Worm Blue Blazin color, Blue Blaze color, not Blue Blazin. I guess it's kind of the same thing, right? But yeah, I mean, I love this worm. I love the color. The only problem is, like I mentioned before, probably, I think, maybe, I don't remember. These are limited edition. They only ran them one time, and they're out of stock. You might be able to still find them online, but you're probably going to pay double the price. So when you buy them, limited edition baits, even though they're only doing a short run, there's limited amount of them. They don't jack up the price. It's still the same price, $5.99 or whatever it is. So, you know, you're paying regular price for a pretty much a custom one run bait. And then but if you buy them online, you're probably going to pay about 2, 3, maybe even 4 times the value, 4 times the cost, the regular cost. So just be aware of that. Great little baits here. Hard to find, but if you can get them, put your hands on some. It'd be a great day fishing, actually. We caught a couple of nice fish today. We catch a couple of small ones, sent a couple of fish flying, well, 1 fish flying. But all in all, really good day. So guys, that's it. I'm gonna sign off here off this video. Yeah, it's just want to jump on here and show you guys that and give you my little review, test and review of the Googan baits, Blue Blaze in color of the Blazin' Worm. And I love it. I really love that color. I hope they make it a stock color, because I'd like to buy some more. So guys, thanks again for watching. I appreciate all of you for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you in the next video.